Go.
Smoking harms nearly every organ of the body. Smoking causes many diseases and reduces the health of smokers in general, according to CDC. Illnesses and deaths from the use of tobacco are totally preventable. Today, I'll inform you about the consequences of smoking cigarettes by covering these following areas: the facts of smoking cigarettes, statistics of those who smoke, how cigarettes damage health, its effects on non-smokers, and why people choose to smoke, and I will persuade you to take care of your body and to refrain from smoking tobacco. Tobacco use is the leading cause of preventable illness and death in the United States, according to the National Cancer Institute. Smoking tobacco causes many different types of cancers, says NCI. Cancers such as emphysema, bronchitis, and heart disease. Lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer death among both men and women. 80% of women and 90% of men that have been diagnosed and have passed away from lung cancer is due to smoking tobacco. Smoking tobacco also causes other cancers such as throat cancer, mouth cancer, cancer in the nasal cavity, cancer in the esophagus, stomach cancer, pancreatic cancer, kidney cancer, bladder cancer, cervical cancer, and can even cause acute myeloid leukemia. Also, smokers are more likely to suffer from a heart attack than non-smokers, and the risk increases with the number of cigarettes smoked. Cigarette smoking can cause an estimated 443,000 deaths each year, according to the National Cancer Institute, and 49,400 deaths due to exposure to secondhand smoke. In 2009, it was recorded that 20.6% of adults in the United States and 20% of high school students in the United States were smokers. Cigarette smoking causes 87% of lung cancer deaths, according to Medline Plus. According to Smoking Facts, smoking costs the United States $150 billion each year just in the healthcare costs. 39% of smoking deaths are of women. CDC states that cigarette smokes contains over 4,800 chemicals and that 69 of them that are found are known causes of cancer. According to Medline Plus, women who smoke have a greater chance of certain pregnancy problems or having a baby die from sudden infant death syndrome, also known as SIDS. Smoking tobacco causes an extreme amount of damage to your health. According to Net Doctor, when you inhale, a cigarette burns at 700 degrees Celsius at the tip and around 60 degrees Celsius in the core. The heat actually breaks down the tobacco, which allows the various toxins to be released, and while the cigarette is burning, the residue goes straight to the butt of the cigarette. Some of the most damaging ingredients in a cigarette are, but are not limited to, tar, nicotine, carbon monoxide, and gas. The tar is the carcinogen that causes cancer. The nicotine is the very addictive part, and it also increases cholesterol. And the carbon monoxide reduces the oxygen in your body. According to Net Doctor, men in their 30s and 40s who smoke increase their risk of erectile dysfunction by about 50%. Up to 120,000 men have ED because of smoking. According to Medline Plus, your smoke is also bad for other people. They breathe in your smoke secondhand and get many of the same problems as smokers do. Smoking also affects non-smokers, which is called passive smoking. It is one of the ways that it affects others. According to Net Doctor, side stream smoke that comes off of a cigarette between puffs carries a higher risk than directly inhaled smoke. Children that have grown up in a home where one or both of their parents smoke, they will have more of a chance developing asthma, among other allergies. According to Net Doctor, secondhand smoke causes numerous health problems in infants and children, even health conditions in adults, such as heart disease and lung cancer. Smoking tobacco is both a psychological habit and a physical addiction, according to Health Guide. Smokers choose to smoke for many reasons. Teens mostly take up this habit to look cool, or they believe it makes them look mature, to undermine their parents, and even to relieve stresses. Adults tend to smoke also to relieve stresses and other pressures, and to also feel relaxed or energized while going through hard times. Another reason people take up this habit is to control their weight. Smoking reduces appetite, sense of taste, and of smell. In conclusion, smoking damages your health and causes many diseases, cancers, and in the end it ultimately leads to death, but is completely and totally preventable. We have discussed the facts about smoking cigarettes, the statistics of deaths in cigarette smokers, why cigarette smoking damages your health, how it affects non-smokers, and why people choose to smoke. According to YGOY, every 8 seconds someone dies from tobacco abuse. During this speech, 45 people died from the use of tobacco. Do not smoke, find another way to handle your stresses.